Poses Will early. Another 2010 game for him, along with a block and a couple of steals.
Double-double. And defensively, I thought, held his ground. I mean, he was active in the paint, altering shots. In the pathway of, Giannis several times. Couldn't get to the cup all the way, but then just active on the pick and roll. The one thing I like about Ayton is he's going to be in the right spot at the right time. He doesn't set a pick and roll for the reason of just setting it. He goes to a spot where he thinks he can get the basketball, and I think tonight we saw that 4 or 5 lobs tonight. He's just an exceptional player. He's starting to really understand his teammates, understand what Luka wants out of him, what Reeves, how they played with him, and how he puts himself in position to score buckets. So good performance.
Yeah, I think they're understanding him too, because he's used to picking, he's used to popping, he's used to doing a little bit of everything. So that one move they show, I think it was the second to the last clip there, where they show where he caught it at the free throw line. And he looked, oh, you're a little fella. Mm-hmm. So he took it to him into the paint, threw a little jump hook, because we know how good he is at shooting the free throw line jumper. Yeah, if Miles Turner was on him, he shot the jumper. If the Greek Freak was on him, he shot the jumper. But when they switched to a little guy, he just rolled to the basket and abused him, like Shaq would say, barbecue chicken. And that's what you have to do as a big. You have to turn and assess the situation. And he is so good at that. I don't think we really realize that, because he looks, little guy, he goes to the rack. Big guy, he shoots the jumper, because most people in this day and age, you just sell it for the jump shot because that's the easy way out. But he's a hard worker, and he's understanding the game, and more importantly, his teammates are starting to understand who he is as a player.
They're embracing one another, and that's big, as he has mentioned, with each rep that he gets. The Lakers improved to 6-4 versus teams above 500, along with 2-1 on the second night of back-to-backs. Time to hear from Coach J.J. Redick, brought to you by your
coming back a little less than he wanted to. And then
opportunity to show his thing tonight and show that when you got the size advantage and the skill advantage, you take over, and that's what he did tonight.
I know we talked in the green room about how social media didn't exist during your day, but it does now, so you have to be careful and remind people you are kidding.
People. I like, if he is our next Kobe Bryant, we all gonna be happy.
Yeah,
I tell you that.
Indeed. You want to
send a great three-point shooting team. They started from the beginning with a defensive mindset, and you could tell that they were not allowing Giannis to get to the rim that much. Didn't close out that well. I mean, Milwaukee got some open shots. They just didn't knock them down. But the Lakers were able to eliminate them from getting offensive rebounds. They pressured the perimeter players. I know they made that run in the third, but the Lakers continued to come with the defense, and they were able to get some offense going as well. So hats off to a back-to-back game. They needed this game to have a successful road trip. They got the job done on the defensive end.
Yeah, it's kudos to the coaching staff. They had a great game plan to stop Giannis, and when you have that game plan and you don't have a chance to practice, sometimes it's hard to execute. So kudos to the team too for maybe, have it done and shoot around. Well, they probably didn't have to shoot around. And the meeting, and then they go out and execute, and they was able to implement that game plan. So kudos to them. And you also have to think about the way they got on the perimeter, offensive players too. They contested all threes, which is so important in this game, and then they rebounded. Because sometimes with the long threes and the way you're scrambling as a defensive team, the other team gets a lot of offensive rebounds. So they were able to secure the rebounds, get fast breaks, and more importantly, knock down shots. Because you can play great defense, but if you go down the other end, you don't shoot it very well. It doesn't do you any good. So I really like the overall game plan, especially on the last game of the road trip, because sometimes that last game, all you think about is getting home to the wife and kids. But they played well, and I'm happy that they sustained that lead and won the game.
So much better coming back to LA too with a win under your belt, that long flight. You're now 7-2 on the road, 10-4 overall are the Lakers. Talk about securing rebounds. They also secured the game ball. This is what happened at the end of this one.
Never seen this before.
Interesting enough.
Never seen a referee get so involved in the game, the ball.
And the big thing here is Adu Thiero playing in his first game as a Laker, coming back from injury, scored his first points, and Jared Vanderbilt, Jake LaRavia, even Luka saying, we just want to give the rookie the game ball. The officials had something to say about that. It was a little bit of a standoff for quite some time. Coaches got involved until Giannis said, hey, give the game ball to the rook.
Give me the damn ball.
Hey, that settled that really fast when the leader of the league team says, you know what, just give him the ball, man. It's just a ball. We got 1 million of them in the back.
You know who else could have got the game ball? Luka Doncic. How about this? His 50th career 40-point game, which is his 6th with the Lakers. That ties him with Magic Johnson. Big game for 10th most in Laker history. It's his fourth 40-point game of the season alone. He had 41 tonight. 18 of 20 from the free throw line. Those 18 makes ties a career high for him.
All the great names on there. You know what I like about Luka tonight is like, he knew this was the last game on the road trip, and he knew that they're going to need him to, get them going. And he came out aggressive. He came out, looking for his shot early. Also finding Ayton. I don't know. Ayton must have had about 5 lobs tonight between Austin and Luka. But Luka, he wanted his team to come out and have a good start, and he got them going early, knocking down some big shots and also dissecting the defense for nice passes.
Man, to me, when you watch this game plan, it was very good. Luka was in attack mode. He was in lob mode. And I talked about that earlier. Which mode are you going to be in? Are you going to be shoot a lot, pass a lot, or in the middle? He was directly in the middle. And plus, what was really good, he got to the free throw line 20 times, 18 for 20. So that means you're on the attack. Luka is one of those rare players that can draw so many fouls and get to the free throw line. So, he had been having a little problem shooting free throws, but tonight he knocked them down.
Not that it matters, but this game obviously featured 1 and 2 in terms of scores in the league, and Luka holds that. Continues after tonight with the 41. Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is right behind him, pours in 32. Austin Reeves, big game. Let's just go down the list in terms of contribution. He was just as good. 25, 8, and 6 plus 14. It's like as if it wasn't Luka, it was Austin.
Yeah, he's back on his saddle, back on his horse.